Are you tired of over-complicated golf swing drills that just drive you nuts? You got so much to keep up with that you can't remember a thing that you've learned? Well, right here in today's video, we're gonna keep it so simple and we're gonna get you to hit the ball so much better using something ridiculously easy to do. My name's Andrew Kiger, and this is where your journey to better golf starts right here. So this drill we've used in all of our beginner clinics, all of our ladies clinics, and it really helps to get the swinging motion of the golf club correct. Why is it gonna help you? Well, you're not gonna use too much force. You're gonna feel like it's a little bit more efficient. The ball's gonna go a lot further without you even trying. So what is this miracle drill? I can't wait to show you. Make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. There's some other great videos out there. So let's get started, and here we go. This drill that I'm describing is the swinging motion of the club, and its other counterpart is known as the LYL drill. What do you need to do this drill well? Well, you put your feet close together, you bow from the waist, you bend your knees, and you're gonna start making the most simple golf swing you possibly can. How do you do that? Well, we take our grip and we're gonna make the letter L as we make the grip right in front of you like this. That's gonna be similar to the L you're gonna make on the backswing and on the follow through, okay? So when you bow forward from the waist and bend your knees, you're going to be making the letter Y with your arms and the club like this. As you go back, you're gonna swing the club back and hinge the wrist a little bit so it looks like that L again. You're gonna unhinge the wrist again so it makes a Y again, and you're gonna make another L on this side. It's pretty simple. All you're gonna do is swing from this end first though to the other end. So you're gonna go L, Y, L, and you're just gonna swing back and forth. Now what this drill is promoting is a sense of balance and control. Your feet close together, you're gonna have to stay a little bit more centered as you swing back and forth. You're not gonna sway. You're not going to slide your hips too much. You're gonna stay relatively centered as you move back and forth, okay? After you get the hang of that motion, you're gonna start to do it with some of these other tools to get the feeling of how to swing the golf club. This swinging motion of the golf club is not that complicated. It's like swinging a rope back and forth. It's like swinging on a swing when you were a kid. Everybody remembers it. You swing on those rusty chains back and forth, back and forth. It's a swinging motion. We all know how it's done. There's no force being done in a golf swing. It is a swinging motion. We want to go back and forth like this. We're swinging the motion back and forth, back and forth. Now we're going to make that L feeling again. And when we make that L feeling with our wrist, the rope's going to drape over our shoulder like this. We're going to unhinge it, then we're going to rehinge it again with that L. We're going to get used to swinging the club back and forth. You guys can begin to hear that whooshing motion. We're getting used to swinging this rope back and forth. The other tool that I like using a lot with this is called an orange whip. It is a very good tool to feel how the club bends. That's right. The club bends and unbends during the golf swing. You're supposed to load it and then unload it. Well, it's actually not that complicated at all. If you swing it back and forth, you'll bend it and unload it at the right time, especially with a training aid like this. So your feet are together. You're still doing your LYL drill, and you're gonna make sure that you swing it back, make the L, swing it through and make the other L. There's a Y right here in the middle. Swing it back and swing it through, and start to feel how the shaft bends and unbends a little to make you accelerate that club at the right time. On all of these drills, there's a swoosh down at the bottom of the swing when you accelerate. You want to feel the club swooshing down at the bottom of the swing. The final tool that everybody has is one of these sticks. Again, this is effortless, what I'm about to do. Everyone thinks all of the power is in the body. It's not. There is a lot of effortless power in what your hands and arms do to accelerate the club. In fact, I think that's where most of the effortless power is in the golf swing. When you take your wrists and you hinge them into the L, you unhinge them into the Y, and you rehinge them into the L again, you're going to be creating all this centripetal force that sends the club accelerating through the ball at a faster pace than you've ever done it before. So again, how do we do this? We're gonna swoosh the stick. We're gonna swoosh it back, L, Y, L, and we're trying to feel this mainly in our right elbow folding, unfolding. So it's L, Y, L, and we're trying to swoosh that club at the bottom. L, Y, L, and we're creating a lot more speed by doing that. If you wanted to make this more natural and start to add the stance width to it, you could start walking and swinging like you walk and swing your arms. So just like this, which is pretty simple. We all swing our arms as we walk. Naturally, what happens when you take a step forward to the right, you swing your arms to the right. And then when you step forward to the left, you swing your arms to the left. The pressure that moves from right to left is very natural. It's something we all do. And so when you hit a little golf shot, you're gonna feel pressure moving a little bit from the right to the left foot during the golf swing without even thinking. It's just what we all do as we walk. It's what we do while we actually hit a golf ball. If you wanna make this more natural, you should try the step-step swing drill, which we're gonna use the LYL inside of that to get the hang of it. So our feet are close together, we're bowing forward. What you're gonna do, just like walking, okay? What I want you to do is swing the club forward just a little bit to get started. You're going to take a step to the right and swing to the right to make the L. You're gonna take a step to the left and swing to the left to make the other L. So it's swing forward, step, swing, step, swing. I'll do it one more time. Swing forward, step, swing, step, swing. And you're starting to make that natural pressure shift that every tour pro is making in their golf swing too. So let's try that out with a golf club now. We're gonna go L, Y, L. We might even do, I think I'm in the mood for it here. We're gonna do a little machine gun drill as well to get used to the rhythm and the timing of this and show you just how ridiculously easy this is to do. So in this walking drill, I hope I pull it off here and catch every ball solid, but this is not the easiest drill in the world, but I just want to show you the LYL with the walking pace is very natural and easy to do. You could actually hit 4 balls in a row without thinking very much at all. So I'm going to attempt to do it here. I'm to the left of it here. What I'm going to do to start with, swing the club forward, step back. So swing the club forward, step, swing, to get myself going. And that was very nerve-wracking. I caught the first one a little off center, but after that, I think I pulled it off. First take, I hit those pretty solid. I established a rhythm. I step, swung back into the L, step, swung through the Y, and then I held my finish with the L again, and I had that nice graceful rhythm to it as I went back and forth. A little bit of a wrap up here. How can you use this in your golf swing? Well, I would definitely continue to keep it as simple as you can. I would set up naturally in a golf swing. We want our feet to actually be shoulder width apart. This is going to seem much easier now that you've done the feet together drill. And I just want you to feel that you bump the handle forward a little bit before you swing back to the L, back into the Y, and back into the L. Just one pitfall to avoid. Most people do not lean the shaft forward enough to compress the golf ball. That Y that I've been talking about is a lowercase y. When you collide with the ball, the shaft leans forward, so it's in line with this lead arm and shaft. You can kind of take a look at it. This would be an uppercase Y. It's a lowercase y that we're trying to do so that we compress the ball. We hit the ball first and we hit the ground second. So again, this is really simple. I've added a little bit to it so that you can have a little bit of fun with it. You can walk and swing, but the main purpose of this video is to get you to swing the club back and forth in a natural rhythmic motion. So what's the drill? L, Y, L. Let's see if I can do it now without the walking speed and see if we can get a solid strike. L, Y, L. I'm gonna do it in my regular swing now. I'm just gonna add a little bit of turn to it. So let's see if we can get a good L, Y, L motion going. L, Y, L. I'm gonna do one more. The other pitfall I just wanna remind everybody of is as this Y comes back down, we do wanna stretch our arms nice and long in the Y. If you make the Y like this, you're going to top the ball. So let's get that good L. Notice how long the left arm is in that L. Let's get that long lowercase y, and let's stretch out this right arm on this end so it's a good L as well. So L-Y-L. I'm gonna give it one more go here. I'm gonna try to stick that trophy pose at the end. L-Y-L, swinging the golf club gracefully. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. My name is Andrew Kiger. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to catching you next time.